I'm doing a screen recording. Why would I do that? Anyhow, this is what they don't want you to see. Not me sweating. Okay, so hopefully nothing is caught in the camera. I don't have my glasses on. So look, this is what they don't want you to see. I call myself splicing this, right? And I believe in using the right tools, but I don't have them. So if you have one of those things with all the different size holes, that's much better to use. These are just some tips and tricks for a wireless fence. That's the size of it. So look, the brand that I got, it covers 0.33 acres, so not a half acre. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating so bad. Anyways, the brand that I got. This is the brand that I got. It was under $100. Well, with taxes, it might have been $100. As you can see, this order arrived on the 5th of August. Today is the 16th. I just want you to understand how extremely bad I'm being attacked to delay this type of stuff. And in another video, you hear me say that I decided against and I wasn't going to do it because I didn't plan on it, which is true. But you know by now, the more time that goes by is normally a task that I end up completing. And that's with all things. So even if I, decide because I'm being attacked too bad to do something, as time goes on, eventually I make it a point to do it. So where do I start with this? Now they're attacking me. They don't want me to speak because they thought that after I let you see how I look on camera that I would stop recording. But that's not the case. So we're just going to have to work through this. Like I said, this is a video about tips and tricks for this invisible fence. And not even tips and tricks. I got like one trick that you might want to know. And most of you hoes got a guy to do this kind of shit for you. I doubt, that there be any or many of you trying to do it yourself. Any or many. But like I said, this brand here, it covers 0.33 acres. I fell short. So I obviously fell short in my yard. It doesn't cover the entire perimeter. And that was kind of expected. Even with me cutting some corners. That was kind of expected. Every time it's time for me to cut my grass. I picked up gas yesterday. You know what happens. It's like, ain't no telling what time in the day right now. And I ain't had no sleep, and I can't tell you how long. I'm talking about like none at all. So, you're not really supposed to work with corners. You're supposed to use a curve. A curve is recommended for this. And I would curve that out, but I just used a little bit of timber that I had there to hold that down. Now look, under normal circumstances, There is no way that I would have went about this way, because of how bad I was being delayed. I did this at like 6 a.m., 6 a.m. I came out here and I cut some of that stuff down near the tree line or the fence line, and just seeing how far the wire would go. So right off back, they pulled a magic trick on me at my back door, and that's why I have this piece of wire to begin with, this extra piece. I cut a vine, not a vine, but I cut something out of the way, like something wood-like. I cut it out the way, and it was lit. I had a light with me, a utility light. I cut it, and mysteriously, my cord is cut. But it was neither here nor there, because they knew no matter what, I would end up having to splice and get into this part of the process. So yeah, it fell short. For about a week and a half now, I've been debating whether I was going to pick up the extra wire at the store or order it. I guess you don't really need to know that part. Let me show you something. So they're going to tell you can use all kind of tools, you can rent all kind of stuff, but if you have like a handheld, you don't even need this. If you have a, what's that shovel called? Like the flathead shovel. If you have one of those, you can do it with that, because you see how thin this wire is, right? It doesn't take anything. So you can just line it out, and if you have a smaller space, it would be even easier. But I have this here saw that I was using for line. Unfortunately, my car is parked where I practiced, just to show you how the line would be. In fact, because I'm going to have to grab something else anyhow. Let me just... And my dog is being weird. He never not wants to go outside. Like, get your teeth off me. Get your teeth off me. This. And I need one more thing that's not in here. Oh, you brought that all the way in here. Oh, great. Are you coming outside, doggy? Now you want to come out, you just want to service them. Oh, good, stay. Okay. Wow. And then not just looking. Anyways, so you seen how you splice it. Let me do another one. Maybe I should do more. Well, no. Said about a quarter. Okay. Oh, there went the wire. Gotta do some more. I didn't even consider that possibly happening. That's barely hanging on. I'm going to show you all this part real quick. So, it's going to tell you after you line your fence to bring every circuit to a close. So that means once you have it has to be a complete circle too. And both ends. So when this end leaves out the house, this end has to come in the house. So it has to meet back where you started. Okay? And when it meets back where you started coming into the house, it's going to need a twist because this is wire. It will stick, right? All right. Maybe I should do it from this end. Or maybe I should cut two separate pieces and show you separately. I'm trying to think which instruction would be simpler. I'm going to cut two separate pieces. I can afford to cut this up now. Okay, so it's going to tell you to cut and save a piece. That piece that you cut and save is going to have to be open-ended. This is for the name of it is not a circuit breaker, but something like that. It's I'll get to it. So now you have these two separate pieces, right? This is the trick. You put both these ends into here. It gives you your loop. And like I said, because it's wire, it will stick. So boom. That's what you got. And now you got your two ends here and here, right? That's what it is, surge protector. And it doesn't say that, but it came to mind. This here, surge protector, to keep shit from getting out of control and overheat and it starting a fire. Anyhow, when you hook this up, and this is the transmitter, okay? So you see that the transmitter only has two, right? And you see that the surge protector has four. The surge protector goes into the power for the transmitter goes into here, the outlet. You plug this. Into here. Okay, so now you got that going on, that thing. We're gonna use this. If you're wondering why this has to be twisted, it has to be twisted to not be identified as part of the boundary line. So everything that has one wire going around, that's the boundary line. The part, and that's why you also have to make it complete. The part coming into the house to get you power, your power for the source is a oh wow, no memory now. No memory now. Okay, so look, Transmitter goes into transmitter. It's labeled transmitter. Alright? And this is separate. This is completely separate. What we just did is completely separate from what's going on outside. Okay, we're going to use this as what's going on outside. So this is what this looks like right now. Behave. I mean, I can't get no motherfucking. This is what this looks like right now. Okay. That, of course, that's my dog. So transmitter. The other label says loop, okay? And that's your loop from outside, remember? Let's pretend that this is your yard, okay? This came out your front door or your back door. You created your boundary, how you wanted your boundary to be around your yard. And this is it going back inside, right? So when you get back, you have to do that circle thing again, remember, because you don't want it to be part of the boundary. You have to close it off. So now you have a complete circle. That's what you need, a complete circle. Hold on, puppy, come here. You ain't even at the door barking. You just want to disturb me. Okay? And so you get your two ends here. And this is the part. He's so bossy, so demanding. And this is the part that you place into loop, okay? Make sense? This is your yard. You have to make a complete circle. And in order to get it to your power outlet without it being part of the boundary, you have to create this twist and connect it to the transmitter, the part of the transmitter that says loop, okay? Easy enough. So now splicing. Something that's more like what I would have ran into. Something more like what I would have ran into is this. So since I don't have enough wire, I would have had to connect to where it ended in the yard. And let's say, hold on. Huh? What's the problem? What's wrong? You want to come outside? It's too hot, right? I know. Just stay right there and watch me. I'm right here. Okay? I'm right here. I'm just unraveling this right now to give you this next example of how to connect your wires. So when this came with the kit, I had no idea what it was. I had to research it, and I didn't know that it was what I was looking for, because I was like, how am I going to connect my wires? And I came across a whole bunch of information, all kinds of ways to splice and connect, and different things for that. But something comes with it. Okay, so this is the end of my wire in the yard. That's keeping my circle from being incomplete. I have to attach more wire. You splice these pieces. You cut where you have some wire showing in these two pieces. So just pretend that there's wire showing, right? And this is the new wire. Let's put it in a row. Doggy, I'm right here. What's wrong? You don't even want to come outside. What's wrong? What's wrong? Hold on, let me see if you need something. I'm sure you got water. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't want me out here. Okay, come on out. Hold on. Let me put your leash thing on because I'm not about to chase you all over the yard today. Go ahead. Go. Okay. So this is where you left off in your loop. This is why your loop is incomplete. This is where you left off. This is your new wire. You get it. You put it with it. Make sure there's wire showing actually, you know, the inside of it. And I prefer to twist the two pieces together first, but you put this cap on. Oh, it might not work because I don't have enough wire. I mean, actual wire. I don't think it will twist these, but it should. Let's see. It's designed to do the clipping for you, kind of. Did it get it? Yeah. So you did this. Uh-oh, it got one piece and not the other. Cup, what's your issue? I might have to do this for real in order for the example to show. Now you want to go back inside, right? Oh, so you just want to use the bathroom. Like I said, if you have the tool, the right tool for this, it will help you so much. Because now, unlike before where I could get this without a problem, every time it's nipping the actual wire. That's why I can't get any wire. Let me think. Got something for that. Okay, so pretend this is our wire coming out the existing loop and our new wire. We get these two, we put them together. And I mean, like, electrical stuff can be intimidating, and that's why this might seem remedial, but somebody need it. Okay. And with those two pieces being in there now, you just twist. All right. And we got a good connection. Boom. Up. We got a good connection. It's just, all right, our light came off. Okay, so now we got a good, let me see if I can read this really. Boom. We got a good connection. Now, the thing about this is it's not waterproof and it's going underground, and you know how weather can be. They do have some of these because, and I'm going to tell you why they give you these and not the waterproof ones. Because this is supposed to be taking place inside the house. Scratch what I just said. It's not waterproof. They do make some of these that are waterproof, so if you want this same design, you can get it waterproof. And they're not expensive, but they are, you know, considering that you only might need one or two. But I don't know, maybe Home Depot or Lowe's sell these things individually, where you can buy it as one for a buck or something. Anyways, that's it. There's your connection. Now you got new wire. You can finish making your loop. And then, like I said, when you get back to the end of your loop again, look at this. When you get back to the end of your loop, you do the twisty twist, twisty twist, twisty twist with the drill. And then boom, connect to loop. Dun dun. All right. Okay, so let me go find some shade. I haven't picked up dog's poop in like a week. Oh, damn it, I came back here with no wire. I'm gonna leave this here while I get the wire. And here's the old one. The old thing. So when I told you, when I was showing you the new wire, how I had it rolled up, because they come on these kind of wheels. I swear this was not how I saw this going. I planned on doing this in under a couple of minutes, but you know how shit goes for me. We are just lucky that I even got to it. Okay, so we're gonna back up. I'm gonna give you an example of how to use the saw for burying the line. we might have to do this way. Well, we don't know. That should do it. Okay. Oh, great. Got grass and root. We're gonna put the line like this. Using the saw. It gives us a line with that. I'll probably stand to have a spac what is the damn thing called? Spatula? No, not that. Spackle. Anyways, could stand to have one of those right about now. Anyways, you put the line in. Why is it giving me such a hard time? Probably because that witch just came out to fuck my video, further fuck it up. Anyhow, you would use that to push it down in there because you know it got a little deeper. It went at least an inch. Okay, so you would put that down in there, and then you would simply just put the dirt over it. Real easy, like. But problem is, since it's so tight, you absolutely might want to use something to make sure you get it in there. That's it. That's all there is to it.